Initiating hyperspace launch sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the frick is up, Denny's? Welcome to the Uncaged Creativity Podcast. This is episode whatever the frick.
6. No, 7. Didn't we do 7?
8.
7.
7.
7.
6.
The 6th one was
6, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
Dude, have you heard of DERF?
What is that?
DERF is the number between 5 and 6.
No, I don't even know.
Dude,
no, we're not doing that.
So you go
we're
11,
not doing that. What the F
you go
is this?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You
DERF.
got DERF-teen.
No,
16.
no, we're not doing that. Today, we're talking about our top 3 new artists that we've discovered. So let me clarify that before we get too deep into this. We're not talking about new artists necessarily, possibly, but we're talking about artists that we've recently discovered.
Yeah.
And we each have 3.
I was gonna. Sorry, I'm on my phone because I'm trying to look for the notes. I was gonna call it something like top 3 artists of 2020, but I feel like that's beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That horse has been very dead. Like
We're still here,
It got
bro.
the virus.
It's still alive.
The horse got the virus.
It's still alive. We're still here.
It didn't make it.
I think I'll let you go first. Actually, yeah, I'll let you go first.
Okay.
I have 2, so I'm just gonna go off the dome.
Okay. No, that was the last episode.
That was the last episode.
Okay. My first artist, I can almost guarantee. Oh, you have heard of this guy? Because I played him in the car the other day.
Wait, can I take a guess?
I played you 2 weird artists in
Can
the car.
I take a guess?
Go for it.
Is it Michael?
Yes, it is. So
Okay.
Michael, his name is spelled Michl. So this guy literally a week or 2 ago, I want to say a week ago, it's not going to be a week when this video comes out, so I shouldn't say that. Very recently, this guy broke his 4-year silence and released a new song called Holiday.
Oh, yeah, we were in the car driving
Mm-hmm.
to go shoot
Yeah.
when that came on, or when you saw it. Yeah, yeah.
And so Michael, he's really interesting. He's if I had to describe him in a few words, I'd say he's moody, ethereal, chill EDM beach wave pop.
EDM, yes. EDM, yes. I like the fact that he's like rapish. He's got like that new.
He's got a flow.
He got that new rap flow, but then when he drops the EDM beats, it just takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, I feel like you might be thinking of the different guy I played.
No, Michl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he. Dude, I have the song on my Spotify.
You downloaded this stuff?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
What was it called? Pulse.
Yeah, that song's tight. That song is so tight. Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trippy.
Yeah,
He's got like that trippy new wave beach pop EDM stuff. Like it's a really niche sound.
It is.
You know what I mean? It's not EDM like most people do EDM. It's not pop like most people do pop.
It's a fusion.
It's a total fusion. So I discovered him on NF's Perception tour.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that too.
And so they split that tour between 2 different openers. He was one of them. And he was super talented. He was really weird and did not carry himself. I'm not going to say the set was amazing. From a marketing standpoint, it was really weird because he showed up, he said, "Hey guys," he played his set and then he left and didn't tell us his name. So because I see NF every time he comes through town, so I saw that guy twice. I had no clue who he was after the first gig. I didn't know how to find him. The second gig,
That's cool, though.
The second gig I saw him, he was like, "Yo, I forgot to say it at the last night's gig, but my name's Michael." And then he played. And that was how he started it. And then he left stage afterwards. Those are the only times he addressed us.
That's a cool way to do that, though.
But he's really interesting. So you cannot find like dang near any personal information on this guy online. He keeps his like personal life very private from his music life. And he just will randomly drop songs and be like, there. And that's just it. Like, no, he doesn't build up hype. He just releases quality content and people love it. And he's super unique. His lyrics are really good, but his sound just hits something that I'm hoping to actually not emulate it, but take a couple of the things he does and apply it to my own music in the future, he hits a really good vibe that's really unique, I think.
Yeah, no, he blew me away for sure, and it's very rare that I find a new artist and like I put him on my Spotify. Like the one I listen to on repeat, my playlist is called Some Jams, but it's spelled like some, like some like plus.
Like
And
Sum 41.
Yeah, like Sum 41, then Jams with a Z,
Yeah.
and I put that on there because
If you don't spell things with a Z at the end when it should be an S, you're not a cool person.
No, not at all.
At all.
No. Do we have a Z in our podcast name? We do not.
We don't have
Daniel
like a...
Sherman.
No, I don't like it anymore.
I thought it was cool.
I don't like it anymore. What's one of your top 3 new artists?
Like I said, I'm just going to go off the dome here.
Okay.
I'm thinking about the artist, think about the dome, think about the podcast, think about the artist, dome.
Dome?
My number one. Not even, okay, I'm not going to go on any sort of list here. There's children outside. Still.
Yes. They're really loud children.
Yeah, they are very loud. Anyway, my
It's
number
probably
one.
What I was like.
What was that?
It's what I was like as a kid.
It's true.
Really loud.
Me too. I was pretty loud. No, actually, I was quiet. You know what?
I have no doubt you were a quiet kid.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
could totally bet
Dude,
that you were a quiet kid.
No, like people would always, like family and friends and like even my teachers would be like, is he okay? Is something wrong with him? Because I would just hang out by myself and I would like not talk
Just
to
be
anybody.
vibing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
respect it.
Thank you. So yeah, my number one. You might have heard of them too. They're called. You want to take a guess? It's a pop punk band. In 2020.
That you
2020.
just discovered
Yeah,
recently?
recently.
Pop punk.
Pop punk.
That we know personally or that we don't know personally?
We don't know.
Are they famous?
Yeah.
You just discovered them?
Yeah.
Is it going to kill me when you say it?
Probably.
Really big artists. Do you
They're
know
pretty
I know
big.
them?
I'm pretty sure you do.
I have no idea.
Stand Atlantic.
Oh.
Have you heard of them?
I've never dove into their stuff too much. I know the name and what's their like biggest couple songs?
Coffee at Midnight. Blurry. They did a Juice WRLD song too.
What?
Yeah, dude. So
I'll have to check that out.
I feel like things are coming full circle in terms of music that we listen to. Like pop punk is coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's
No, it totally is.
Yeah.
Totally is.
That band, I discovered them. I was actually listening to a podcast. Dude, that scares shit out of me. That scares the shit out of me.
What?
When you just like glance to one side.
I just do that sometimes, man. I'm sorry. There's no one there. If there's someone, if a ghost appears behind you, you're gonna see more of a reaction than that. I promise. Words will come out of my mouth that the internet has not heard me say.
But you do it with like this evil stare. You're just
I'm
like
just
smiling.
hanging
You're
out.
just like.
It's just me. That's me like slipping into the void. I'm listening to you. I promise. There's no one there. I promise.
It's all good. For the people listening, on the previous one, we talked about the eye contact thing. I don't know if it caught it because the camera's cut out after 30 minutes.
We had a technical issue.
But I have a workaround with that. If you're watching the video, you only got 30 minutes of it. If you go on Spotify, you get the whole thing. See what I did there?
Oh, I do see what you did there.
Yeah. So Stand Atlantic. Yeah, they're a super cool pop punk band. I found them on a podcast, and I really like stuff like this because there's not a lot of it anymore. They would they talked about new music that came out, and they played one of their songs at the end. Yeah, and it's like radio, right? So they played. They're like, oh, here's a new band on the come up. They're called Stand Atlantic, and I was like, I'm kind of like, when there's a new band, more than likely, I'm not gonna check it out.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like glued to what I like most of the time. Unless they just like played for me, I'm not gonna go look for a new artist. Yeah. And they played a song called Coffee at Midnight, and I was like, that has my attention. So I listened to it all the way through because they put it at the end of the podcast, and I loved it. Really cool pop punk vibes. The lead singer is actually a chick. She sounds like a dude, kind of. Not in like a deep voice, but you know how a lot of pop punk people have like a
I know what you mean.
yeah, you know, like kind of like
high register,
like Pierce the Veil.
Yeah,
kind of like that. Yeah, that's my number one. I don't got much else to say about it besides the fact that it's pop punk and I like it.
Cool. I have a weird one for you. Not weird, but just very different than probably what you would think I listen to.
Country?
No, almost.
Taylor Swift?
No. This guy's name is Dermot Kennedy.
Dermot Kennedy? Why does that sound like a Kentucky?
He's
derby?
Irish. He does Irish folk hip hop. So it's like not hip hop. I shouldn't call it hip hop. So he's really interesting. He's really, in terms of the beats and the drums, inspired by hip hop, but he does like Irish folk pop.
How do you come up with these like genres? I feel like you sit there with a notebook.
No, dude, you
You're
just
like-
hear it. You just hear it. I mean, the thing is, you have to. I'm a genre switching artist,
Oh yeah, that's true.
so because of that, like I
You
could
know all the
I
genres
rattle
and
them off
stuff,
because
yeah.
that's I have to know them.
Yeah.
But this guy, so you listen to his song, he's got like a soul to his voice. He's got this really unique rasp. His lyricism, honestly, is what sold me. He has a song called Glory. He has a song called Glory. If you listen to any song of his, listen to that one, and it's got this soul to it. It's got total hip hop drums, but it's got like pop production to it. So it's like folk lyricism, hip hop drums, pop production. And it's like super unique and so captivating and so emotional. He has like this really good emotion that he hits.
I'll have to check that one out. A lot of the newer stuff I found is because of you. So like AJR, that album that we talked about,
Yeah.
episode 5, Michael, 21 Pilots, I dove a little bit into.
There you go.
I did.
Their stuff is they got
It's an
gold
acquired
nuggets.
taste.
It's an acquired taste,
Yeah.
and then they have gold nuggets.
Who sings Lane Boy?
That's 21 Pilots.
Yeah, I didn't know I knew that song. You're right. Remember how you said like they have popular songs, but you didn't know it was them?
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yep.
What was it called?
Have you seen? There's a version of that song they did with was it A$AP Rocky? At the VMAs, they performed it live and they did like a mashup. I think it was with A$AP Rocky, but it's super sick. You should look that up.
I shall.
It's pretty cool.
Add it to my watch list on YouTube.
Yeah.
I have like a watch list of like 150 videos. I should probably clean that up. Yeah. I was cleaning it up today because there's just so much stuff on there that I haven't even caught up. But I will for sure check that out. Yeah. I don't even know that they.
It's like a 3-minute video. That one's not that long.
Which one?
It's
for sure.
Lane Boy mashed with a bunch of his songs, but it's really cool.
For sure, I'll check it out.
But yeah, so Dermot Kennedy, he's just super unique. His lyrics and his voice will sell you. That's what it'll be. He makes you feel things.
The name, I don't like feeling things.
He'll make you feel the right things.
The right things. His name sounds like what's the name of that movie with Will Ferrell when he's a driver?
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights.
You'll love this. His name sounds like his friend with the mustache.
What's his name?
The Old Spice guy.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? Kenneth Durant? What is it?
I don't remember what they call it.
No, what is the guy's name?
The actor?
No, the rapper or the dude.
Dermot Kennedy.
Dermot Kennedy. Yeah, it just sounds like something on the side of a race car.
Oh man, that's so funny.
That's the only thing that's like
his
my
name
head
the
is like
same.
hard time separating. And then when you said he does Irish pop, all that stuff, I imagine like a dude with the kilt tap dancing.
Not at all. Not at all. He's like tattooed up. He's super cool.
Oh, for sure.
He's like very cool. His vibe is really cool. I think technically he goes under singer-songwriter or alternative. But if you listen to it, you'll be able to pick those genres that I mentioned apart for sure.
Add that
Once
to
you
your
focus
list.
on it.
What is it? Dermot.
Dermot Kennedy.
Dermot Kennedy.
Dermot. Dermot.
That'd be sick if we can play music in here, but we can't. Would that be
We get copyrighted.
Yes, we would. We would. So my number 2 is a band called Creeper. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Creeper.
Creeper.
I've heard of that.
Like creep and then
Yeah.
ER.
Why have I heard of them? Are they big?
It's not like there's a video on YouTube, and the guy is called Homeboy Creeper, and he's like a Mexican cholo guy, and he does like workout videos.
Does that have anything to do with the band?
No.
Okay.
It was a popular thing.
Good, because I was really nervous about how you were going to say that applied to the band.
No.
Okay.
It's pretty funny. But anyways, Creeper is like, take the Killers.
Okay. You have me.
I got the Killers, I got the Creeper, I got the podcast.
White people love the Killers. I love the Killers.
And then take My Chemical Romance.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you got Gerard Way, you got the lyrics, you got the whiny voice. And then
Interesting.
And then you put those two in a blender, the Ninja one, the really nice one.
Yeah.
Push that button. You blend it all up, and you pour that into a nice glass.
I'm totally looking that up when I drive home.
What color comes to mind when you think of Creeper?
Gray.
Oh, no.
What were you thinking?
It's purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why, but anyways.
I thought gray for some. Why is gray?
I don't
Why
know.
did that come to my head so fast, dude? With confidence, I was like gray immediately. I have no clue why.
I gotta show you what these guys look like, but they're like a weird like goth, emo, alternative band. Yeah, they're actually gonna be at Aftershock
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to type in creeper band because that sounds
You
really
never
weird.
know what
No.
you're gonna get.
That's them.
Oh.
Right? So you think of the genre.
Okay, I wasn't far off with gray though. They give off a gray vibe too.
They give off a white vibe. A white and purple vibe.
Interesting.
But dude,
I'm curious.
they're really good. Like I heard them.
Gray.
I heard this band and I was like, it just, I don't know. It's like, you know how the singer from like The Killers has this like 50s voice sometimes, but My Chemical Romance.
He sings like John Mulaney talks.
I don't know who that is.
What? Comedian? Never? Okay. Into the Spider-Verse?
Okay.
Spider Pig. That's John Mulaney.
Oh, okay.
That's John Mulaney.
Can't imagine him talking. Anyway, yeah, he has like that 50s voice, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good movie, by the way.
Yes,
he has
it is.
that 50s voice, but then Gerard Way has these like really like almost annoying, whiny,
Yep.
nasally, and he fuses them together. They have my favorite, the song I heard from them, first song, is called, I think it's called Be My End. And
it's a great song title.
It's one of those moments, right? It's one of those moments where I want to like play it, but I don't want to get sued. And they have another really good song called Born Cold.
Okay.
And Annabelle. It's all off of the same album. It's like a white album with the lightning bolt.
Okay.
Super weird, super cool new band. They're going to be at Aftershock, which I'm going to be at this year, which I was supposed to be at last year. Got postponed to this year.
Dang.
Hopefully it won't be postponed again until next year. Yeah. Michigan Kelly's going to be there too.
Dude, that's
And
going to be
My
a great
Chemical Romance.
show. That's going to be a great show.
Supposedly maybe even System of a Down.
Yo. I've always wanted to see them live.
Me too.
I feel like they'd be a great show.
Me too.
Dang. All right. My third artist. Yeah. Do you need your phone?
No, go for it.
You
I didn't even have like
threw it.
I didn't even have three of them.
Okay.
I have somewhere in my phone. I feel like looking for it.
Okay. So my third one is a band that I'm sure a lot of the people watching this know because a lot of people told me to listen to this band. They're called Primal Vinyl.
Oh yeah, Janny.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And so the first time I heard of these guys, I don't know like the band members or anything like. I don't know like dang near anything about the personal
The
lives. of these
singer is
guys.
really good.
But yes, I think his name's Matt. We've messaged a ton. I for sure should know his name, but now that I'm not looking at his username, I'm doubting that it's Matt, but I'm really confident that it's Matt, but I'm not sure. But I think so, and I'm for sure correct, but I don't know. But his name's Matt, I think. And he's a super nice guy. We've talked back and forth quite a bit now, actually, and just about music and stuff. And I just reached out. I watched his live stream. It was just him and a guitar. And I was like,
You sent it to me.
yeah, I made you join.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, listen to this guy's voice.
Yeah.
And his voice was insane. He's got this really, really rich rasp. That's like
It's almost Kurt Cobain-ish. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And what's cool about them is like, you know, right now there's this whole thing that a ton of people are doing, and I do this, where it's let's fuse rock with something else. Let's do alternative rock. Let's do pop rock. Let's do, you know, and I do the rap rock. I do a ton of stuff. What I love about these guys is they're just like, let's just do straight up rock. Let's just make really quality, straightforward rock
Yeah, like
music.
White Stripes kind of rock.
And they do it so well. Like so well. And his man, there's something about his voice where I would have loved to be there when he realized he could sing like that. Because I just don't know. I can't imagine me just waking up one day and then singing and being like, whoa, that noise came out of me. He has one of those voices that he was born to be a singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if that voice were to come out of anyone, I would be so mad at them if they weren't in a band. If he doesn't enjoy music, he was screwed. Because with that voice, you have to.
Yeah.
Like it's your duty to the world to make music with that voice. He's got that level of voice.
How'd you find them? Was it through?
So yeah, I got it. There was one day where at the same time, like Janny messaged me, and then Paran messaged me, and then Kim messaged me, and I think someone else messaged me too. And they're like, "This guy's live. You should check him out." And they'd like mentioned them before, and I think I'd listened to a song or two in passing, but I'd never dove into their stuff really. I was like, I guess I'll join this live. I think they caught me right as I woke up or right as I was going to sleep or something. And I was like, I'll hop in here. Why not? And I hopped in and I was just blown away. It was just him and a guitar. And he was picking that guitar with really good skill too. Like his voice is so good, you almost forget he's an amazing guitarist also. But he made a guitar and a voice on just an Instagram live stream sounds so dang good. And he just blew me away. So I've been listening to their stuff. They have my favorites of theirs they have Baby Steps is super good. And then they have Lady Bay. Those 2 songs are the ones I would recommend.
Didn't they just come out with something too?
I don't know.
Thought they did. But they're a very good band too. I like that kind of Kurt Cobain-ish. He has that presence too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I watched that stream, I was like instantly he had that like, I don't know what it is, like almost like an I don't care kind of attitude.
Yeah, you can tell he's a rock guy.
Yeah, you can tell he's a rock guy.
You can tell he's a rock guy,
Yeah.
for sure. And I mean, with that voice, you have to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know I could not imagine him doing anything besides rock music.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a bad thing, you know? That's a really good thing I just totally burped during this podcast.
It's okay, I've been doing it the whole time.
Oh man, but mine was like audible and like you could see it happen.
You have that.
Everyone watched me like,
I'll make sure I zoom in on that one part.
Perfect. What was I even just talking about? Oh,
Primal Vibe.
It's not a bad thing that he's like a rock guy. It actually, to me, in a time where everyone's trying to stand out and do something like really, really different,
Yep.
he's hitting this sound that's it's almost nostalgic in a way, or it's familiar in all the right ways, you know? I think a problem I'm gonna have is that I'm so bent on being either experimental or trying something new that I'm never gonna do what just feels good to people. And Primal Vinyl makes music that just feels so right. If I had to like sum them up like that, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I can definitely relate. Like there's not, like you said, there's not a lot of straightforward rock anymore. Everybody wants to spin it and do other things. That's why Stand Atlantic like stood out to me. That's why Creepers stood out to me. That like that album came out like I don't know, maybe like I think this year it came out. And it was like I heard it and I thought it came out like 2008, 2009 because it just had that sound.
Yeah.
But no, I feel you. Like, you know, I'll listen to a song like today. I was recording some music and I heard "Carry Me," right? And I watched Tyler play that part and I was like, I can make a song like that. And I started doing it and then I was like, like it's just not what feels right to me. Like I just heard it and I was like, I could play something like that. And I started putting together the chords and like the guitar parts and I was like, it's not. I want my stuff to be like more straightforward rock.
Yeah.
And for, you know, "Carry Me" is still experimental. And it's not until I hear something like a Blink-182 song and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going for the simple stuff. I try to build and cascade instead of just like staying on this path of just rock.
Yeah.
So it's nice things are kind of coming together again. Like
No,
I said
super
earlier,
cool.
full circle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's so much more, I don't want to say it's super experimental, but dang near any song you hear, even on pop radio, it's never just pop anymore. At the very minimum, it's pop hip hop or it's pop EDM. Like no one just does pop. And so everyone's fusing, everyone's genre switching, well, not too many genre switching, I guess, but everyone's doing their own experimental type thing where they're messing with genre because that's what's in right now.
Yeah, like 21 Pilots, huge one. I'm trying to think of another band, but 21 Pilots is like, even Marshmello isn't even like EDM anymore. It's like EDM pop.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is.
And so it's like a breath of fresh air to hear people just make straight up good rock music. For sure.
So my number 3, I'm going to write off of that.
Go for it.
Good rock music. I totally forgot what my third one was. I think he was a rapper, but I forgot. So I'm just not even going to say it. And this could go either way. Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
And just because like this new album he did was like so much different than the rap stuff that like I qualify that as a new artist. As a new artist.
I get what you mean. I think he definitely evolved in a big way.
Yeah, I don't see him doing it again because he just did it so well, and he did like 6 or 7 albums, and that was the one album that like went gold, and he got an award for. But it's just kind of that thing of it's just a good, straightforward, like rock pop punk record.
It's cool too because it's, you know, he did what I hope I do, which is when I change genre, it doesn't feel not genuine. You know what I mean? It feels like it's a natural extension of who I am and what I do. It's not like I'm forcing myself somewhere. You know what I mean? He did that so well in the sense where I never in a million years would have gone, Machine Gun Kelly should do pop punk.
Yeah, I mean,
like I never would have said that. And the only album of his I've ever vibed with, like even a little bit, was Hotel Diablo, which I thought was kind of tight.
The most newest one?
Yeah, I thought that one was kind of cool. He hit some stuff that I really liked. I really liked the song Glass House on there.
Oh, dude, that song is great.
Hollywood Horror on that album is really good. Like he has some songs that are tight, but even then I wasn't sold on him. But when he dropped Tickets to My Downfall,
The whole
I was
thing.
like, I never would have thought you could do this, but you should have always been doing this.
Yeah.
You are so good at this. Like that's, I don't know. I think because that's what I'm trying to do with my own music, I really appreciate when another artist can pivot that heavy and it feel genuine and it be genuinely really good.
Yeah, like I can listen to that whole thing like front and back. And I could tell by looking at the guy that he was a punk rocker before he did rap. And I watched like a ton of interviews with him, and then because people try to bash on him for doing rock and whatever. And that's one of the things that like suck about rock is like if you get somebody new that tries to do it, everybody else is just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It has to be this like cult thing.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but he does it super well, and he was like in a punk band, I believe, before he did rapping, and he did rapping and it kind of took him directions. He likes rap, but that's where he started.
Yeah.
Good album. Good album. My favorite track, probably Body Bag, if you're counting the extended version.
Interesting.
Body Bag. If you're not, probably Lonely.
Dude, I was going to say Lonely. That song hits.
You know what we should do?
Huh.
We should do an unplugged session.
Okay.
I don't know the whole song, though.
Like lyrically or chord-wise?
No, I'll play the guitar and you can sing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, cool.
Good talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the end of this video.
Cool. Was
That's
it
all
30
set.
minutes?
Dang near.
Okay, good. All right, well, thank you guys for watching.
Catch you on the flippity flip, motherfucker.